When you start off the journey with designing equipment, you may not have tried many things, so the first thing may sound great to you, but if you try other things, so say other capacitors, and you've tried thousands of different brands and capacitors, values, and whatever you get your hands on, vintage, new, out of production, or new production, you kind of gain experience and you start acquiring the taste. So acquiring a taste is very paramount when it comes to circuit design. So one needs to acquire a taste first. I remember that back in the days, those beautiful KZ capacitors came out. So the first unit we started assembling and then say, okay, oh, these are great capacitors, let's try to use them. Because they're so great, let's use them everywhere. So the whole board that we assembled was made of those beautiful shiny yellow capacitors. And when you listen to it, you start noticing that this device is defined by the character of that capacitor mostly. And because it's everywhere, that character is amplified so many times so that the character stands out, every strength of that character comes like multiple times over. And so does the weakness or the shortcoming or the imperfection of that material. You know, all of a sudden when we assembled this device, we had all these nice, warm and bright presentation, and we noticed that something, the low frequencies were a bit thinner and leaner than they're supposed to be. So what one needed to do is combine this characteristic with something that would complement, so that would give us a little bit more fuller body in addition to this nice warm presentation. Everything that you discover is an experience relative to what other experience you had before. But if you have no benchmark or no reference to anything else, then you don't know how good or bad it is. So it's like wine tasting or cigar tasting for that matter. One has to basically try different blends and then discover for oneself what one likes. When I was talking about before, about copper and silver, I clearly said that there is no best. Silver excels in one area, copper excels in the other area. There is no better conductor. They have all their strengths and weaknesses. The same applies to every imperfect material and component. If one remembers and has a record of those characteristics, we can come and approach the overall design by thinking how we combine each and every material and component in such a way that we achieve a synergy, a harmonic match. If one looks at our products, one's going to find that our products been evolving over time and consistently retaining the character that they had originally. We only added improved products. We haven't subtracted and deleted. So everything that we had in the beginning, we still have in our portfolio. There's no make 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 5. It is the same circuit design. It's about how engaging, how much engagement and pleasure one gets, not just in 5 minutes, but by prolonged listening to music. That's what's crucial.